Now the question is it true that hunger can cause ulcer? Let's deep dive into that. So yesterday you went to bed very late because you are having a tigo free night call with your lover. You were making night calls, baby, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so because you didn't go to bed very early, you were not able to wake up at the right time. You were not able to wake up very early to go to school, to go to work. So when you wake up, you were late and then you started rushing your money. Now you bathed, you were able to do your things, and by the time you realize it's 9 o'clock on the dot, so you were rushing out to go to work, and because of that, you didn't eat. You skipped your breakfast and then you went to work. Now, when you go to work, because you didn't get to work early, you have a lot of things on your desk to do. Because you didn't get to school early, you have assignments that you were supposed to do last night that you were making call. You're supposed to do all those assignments before the lecture comes. Now, because of that, you decided to skip lunch as well. So you didn't take your lunch, and then it got to about 5 o'clock, and then you started feeling burning sensations inside your stomach. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time to go down. Now, when you started feeling the burning sensations inside your stomach, then you remember that hunger can cause ulcer. Now the question is it true that hunger can cause ulcer? Let's bring out the alacrities and the conundrum levels of that fact so that everybody can be on the same page, okay? Let's go.
Let's go.
So, now, what is ulcer? Let's talk about ulcer. Ulcer is the same as all those wounds that we have on your skin. It's the same thing that happens in your stomach. So when you have a wound on your skin, the way it looks is the same thing, but this time around, the ulcer is in your stomach, so you can't see it. The wound is in your stomach. So that is what we tend to call stomach ulcer, okay? And then it tends to burn a lot of time. It tends to have a lot of burning sensations. Good. Now, what is the main cause of ulcer? Guess what? It is not hunger. Hunger is not the main cause of stomach ulcer. Underline, main cause of stomach ulcer. The main cause of stomach ulcer is what we call Helicobacter pylori infection. There is a bacteria called Helicobacter pylori, or mostly they call it H. pylori. If you have an H. pylori infection, yes, you are prone to getting ulcer, or what we call stomach ulcer. And then those of you that tend to abuse NSAIDs, you tend to take in a lot of NSAIDs, taking in ibuprofen, all based on the fact that you're having body pains, your hair is paining you, you tend to take in NSAIDs almost all the time. You are prone to getting ulcer, because one side effect of those drugs is to wearing away the stomach gastritis, or the gastritic line, the stomach lining. It will be taking it away, so you are prone to getting ulcer. Now, let's talk about why I said hunger is not the main cause. It can cause, but it is not the main cause. So this is how it gets interesting. Hunger plus acid in your stomach is very dangerous. Now, when you are there and then you have not eaten, and then you start thinking about food, or you see somebody eating, all of a sudden what happens is that the brain sends information to your stomach, telling your stomach that food is coming, and that is what we call the cephalic stage. Then your stomach lining starts, or your stomach starts producing acid, and then the acid that is being produced is going to come into the stomach, waiting for the food that your eye has seen, thinking that it is coming, waiting for that food to come. And since the food is not coming, the acid is not getting anything to mix with, so the acid will start mixing with your stomach lining, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when it starts mixing with your stomach lining, it can cause something we call gastritis, which simply means inflammation of your stomach lining. Now, when this gastritis thing happens over a very long time, when it takes time, so when it happens today, when it happens continuously for a very long time, then you are prone to getting ulcer, because continuous inflammation at a point in time is going to cause wound, and then this wound is going to tend to the ulcer that will be in your stomach. Then we'll start saying that you have stomach ulcer. And also, when this gastritis tends to happen for continuously, and then you still have certain factors like, one, you take in a lot of NSAIDs, two, you also have Helicobacter pylori infection, then you are very prone to getting ulcer. Do you get it now? Yes. So according to research says that people that record a lot of ulcer cases, stomach ulcer cases, they are the people that live near chop bars, they are the people that live near restaurants, and they are the people that live near food joints. You see, those people, they tend to smell the food every time, anytime at all. So if you skip your breakfast and then you are closer to these places and you tend to smell this food, your brain is always going to be telling your stomach to release more acid, more acid, more acid. And at a point in time, continuous gastritis, continuous inflammation, and then you are prone to getting stomach ulcer. What are the signs and symptoms that you are going to see to know that you are having stomach ulcer? Number 1, you start having burning sensations when you are hungry. Number 2, the burning sensation stops as soon as you eat. You start getting bloating, you start having nausea, and even you start vomiting. Those are critical signs and symptoms showing that you are having stomach ulcer. Ladies and gentlemen, when you start seeing that sign, it's time to see your doctor. Get to the hospital, get your stomach checked. Get your stomach checked, and then you will know your left from your right. Hunger alone doesn't cause stomach ulcer, okay? But when the hunger continues to happen for a very long time, combined with certain risk factors, then yes, you can easily get stomach ulcer. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it basically. And all that I need you to learn from this video is to make sure that you don't rush your morning, don't skip your lunch, don't skip your breakfast. Make sure you take your diet on time. My name is Kelvin, and all I do on this channel is to bring you health tips, talk about your health, help you grow your health, help you live longer. That is it basically. I'll see you in the next one. And if you want to keep getting more content of this sort, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button so that when I drop latest, you will be able to lay your hands on it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.